Hi students, welcome back to our class. Today in this class we have to discuss the most important question and answers from an Indian foreign policy lesson. From this lesson 1, 2, otherwise 3 more questions will come. Even multiple choice question will also. Even last year question asked from this lesson like this: what are the aims of foreign policy? So you all have to give the importance to this all the question and answers. Just note all the points and practice well. Okay, let's start. The first question is, what is foreign policy? Answer is a foreign policy to regulate one country's interaction with other countries. Second question is, the foreign policy of India is also called as foreign policy of Nehru. Why? Answer is, Jawaharlal Nehru managed the foreign policies of India as an external affairs minister apart from being the prime minister as well. Hence, the foreign policy of India is also called as foreign policy of Nehru. Next question is, what is disarmament? Answer is, the process of elimination of specific arms step by step is called disarmament. Next question is, define apartheid policy, otherwise what is anti-apartheid policy? Answer is, apartheid is an attempt by a race or people of a particular skin color to subjugate another race of people of different skin color in the name of supremacy. Let's see next question. What is imperialism? Answer, imperialism is an attempt by a sovereign country to take over another sovereign country with the intention of ruling it for its personal gains. Let's see another important question is, when was Panchashila principle signed? In the year 1954. Then between whom was the Panchashila principles signed? Answer is Jawaharlal Nehru and Chow En Lai. Next question is, what is a sovereign country? Answer is, a sovereign country is that country which is not under any other country's control either for internal or external issues. Let's see another question. What does the Constitution of India's Article 51 advocate? Answer is, the Constitution of India's Article 51 advocates for a foreign policy that aims at establishing international peace and cooperation. Next one is, when did Nehru outline the foreign policy of India? Answer is, in radio speech on September 7, 1946. Let's see another question is, when was SAARC established? On December 8, 1985. Next one is, name the member nations of SAARC. These are India, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Afghanistan. And the next one is, expand SAARC, otherwise what is the full form of SAARC? This is South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Let's move to another question. India has been considered as one of the major countries of the world. Why or how? Let's see the answer. Huge population, natural resources, military force, intellectual and industrialized capacities. Then it has a strong and specific foreign policy and a sovereign country. Let's say another important question is, what are the aims of India's foreign policy? Answer is, national security, then enriching national economy and spreading the cultural richness of our country in other countries. Then by increasing the number of friendly countries and check the power of enemy countries and achieving world peace and coexistence. Next question is, why does India oppose imperialism? Otherwise, why has India adopted anti-imperialism in its foreign policy? Answer is, foreign policy of India opposes imperialism, then it is attempt by a sovereign country to take over another sovereign country with the intention of ruling it for its personal gains. then it was natural for India, which gained its independence from imperial country, to oppose such moves of other countries, and no corner of the world shall have imperialism declared by India. And in the conference of ancient countries held in New Delhi and Bandung. Another important question is, what are the Panchashila principles? Let's see the answer. Respecting each other's sovereignty and regional interest, then non-invention of each other, and non-interference in each other's internal issues, then mutual cooperation and respect. After that, peaceful coexistence. These are the basic fine building blocks of India's foreign policy. Let's move to another question. Why does India advocate disarmament as the need of the world? Discuss. Answer is, there is increased competition for the production, sale and collection of arms in the world. So many of the countries are worried that this massive scale of arms could lead to the Third World War. That's why countries with the massive arms may attack another country otherwise by mistake or by accident, triggering massive devastation. That's why the presence of nuclear arms makes the issue more complicated. So India, being peace-loving country, and it advocates for the reduction of arms qualitatively as well as quantitatively. Since the time of Nehru, India has supported this disarmament process, though it is impossible and impractical to attain total disarmament, as every country needs arms for its protection. Attempt can be made reduce the number of arms. Let's see the another question. Mention the factors which influenced and shaped India's foreign policy. Let's see the answer. National interest, geographical interest, political situation, then economic interest, military issues, public opinion and international situation. Next one, what are the basic aspects of India's foreign policy? Answer is Panchashila principles, non-aligned movement, anti-imperialism, anti-apartheid policy and disarmament. The next question is, why has India adopted the policy of non-alignment? Answer is, the world was divided two power blocks after the end of the Second World War. So the democratic countries were under the hegemony of the USA and the communist countries were led by USSR. Later in those days, India followed the policy of being non-aligned to either of these blocks. Even it was successful in commanding the faith from both blocks. Then it secured financial assistance from USA and secured military aid from USSR. Then it also dealt every international event independently and welcomed or criticized any issue independently. The credit of creating an independent policy of being non-aligned and making it part of the foreign policy goes to India. Let's see the another question. How does foreign policy aid a country in its development? Answer is, foreign policy helps in a national security, enriching national economy and help to check the power of enemy countries. Let's move to another question. Apathy is against humanism. How do you substantiate this statement? Answer is, apartheid is an attempt by a race or people of particular skin color to subjugate another race of people of different skin color in the name of supremacy. So apartheid is an affront to human rights and world peace. So the foreign policy of India declared that no country of the world shall practice this. Even till recently, the minority white people were ruling the majority black people in South Africa. So India had declared its support to Nelson Mandela and his party African National Congress, who were opposing apartheid in their country. Okay students, practice this all the important question and answers. We will continue our classes with the new questions. Till then, take care.